Hey guys, it is early. I think this is as healthy as I'm going to be feeling anytime soon. I've got that lingering like post-nasal stuff, coughing, like my voice is in and out, but I think I'm just going to have to deal with it and just keep on moving. So today is getting the house reorganized, kind of cleaned up a little bit after having been sick for so long. Hi, Chippy Chip. I have a plant stand that arrived that I need to put together. It was one of those like Amazon finds from a group that somebody had like a huge like 60% off code or something like that. I can't remember. So I grabbed one of those because I needed one and I was like, yay, grabbed one of those, got to set that up, get that going. I want to get some more laundry done today. It's supposed to be a fairly nice day out today. So at some point I want to get outside, kind of show you the progress that we've made in the garden area. I know I kind of showed you just some pictures that I had taken the other day, but I want to show you kind of what we've been doing since and kind of chat about the game plan over there. And of course, I need to just get some basic housework done. The kids were nibbling on some goldfish, so there's like a goldfish minefield on the floor. Every time I take a step, it's like crunch, crunch, crunch. So I gotta clean that up. I need to find my sweater. I just threw my bathrobe on because I was a little chilly this morning over my clothes, but I've got to go ahead and figure out where I put my sweater. Oh, it's hanging on my bed. Who would have thought it's right there? So I'm gonna go put that on, get ready. As soon as I'm done cleaning up real quick, just a quick vacuum and whatnot, I will grab my actual camera because right now you're just on my phone because it's early, and get that set up and get going for the day. I've got to take down St. Patty's Day stuff. I've still got to get some winter stuff down. Today is the first day of spring. I need to launch my Hot Mess Mom spring line today. It is done except for two things. I just need to finish my hoodies and my keychains. So I'm going to be finishing that today. You can see, I don't know if you can see with the glare and everything, but there's so much stuff set up there. I've got my spring boxes getting put together. So much happening. So let's get to It is super tiny. It is probably only about 3 feet tall, if that. So it's not like I'm putting any of these plants on it, but it's together. And as I showed you a little bit, it comes with these little tools. So this morning I separated the last of the onions that I had. The rest I had planted out there. Let me see if I can zoom in through the screen. Probably not, but they're out in the garden bed. But out there in that first bed, and this will be fixed. In the first bed I planted onions, I planted peas, so those are started. And those will have to get started as well. Go ahead. If you want to grab Sissy an apple while you're out here, that would be awesome. Here, and I'll shut the...
This one is for me, this one's for
Okay, just shut the drawer and I'll shut the door. Teamwork.
This one can be for you.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, thank you for mine. Oh, oh. And then in this room, let's show you where we're at. So the tropicals are still in here. These are poisonous to the cat, so those aren't out in the other room. I have been making dirt. Basically just blocks of, I'll show you exactly which one that I've been getting. And my Amazon links are working again. Although I got these at Walmart. But I believe you can get them on Amazon, so I'll try to find a link for you guys. It's amazing. I mix it in with my compost, and it ends up being a great soil mixture to add into the gardens. So basically I'm adding 2 blocks into each garden, or 1, and then I'll add as needed because they're pretty full, and I'll show you later today. And over here there is quite a bit going on. These were things that were already planted out there. I have lettuce, celery. These are from kitchen scraps. These are just those other plants. I'm actually going to turn this light on just to give them a little bit extra light over there today. I see plenty of new growth on the aloe plants. And then there's some new babies growing on. I don't know if this is a Christmas cactus or a Thanksgiving cactus. Obviously it's never blooms because it's still young, but we will find out. These will be things that don't go out into the other room onto the plant stand. I'm trying to decide what will go out there. And then the rosemary, the backside got a little cold, so I had turned it because this side was towards the cold gap that was here. The clips had come off in the winter, so unfortunately half of that had kind of died off, but that will move outside in the next few weeks and start flourishing. And then I've got some more lettuce grown from scraps. The oregano, I buried it down in there to kill off the aphids. It is growing back up through. It's just hard to see right now. The pineapple plant is doing fantastic. This had nearly died off and I had to save it. And by repotting it, nursing it over the winter, by putting the light over it, is now gone green again. This was that one that you had seen a long time ago that I thought was going to completely die off because it got pinched in the side over here. And it didn't completely die off, which was kind of cool. But we've got marigolds here. Those are going to go in with the tomatoes to prevent aphids. I did successfully kill the aphids that I had out here, as well as on the tropical plants, mostly the avocados. And then I have okra, squash, oak leaf lettuce, eggplant, and some cabbage growing. And this is head cabbage, not just leaf cabbage, not like field cabbage. Oh, and butternut squash. Peanut squash. Couldn't fit it all in there. And I'm going to try growing some okra. So these are some things that I wanted to go ahead and start. I already put the peas that I had started here. As you can see, those are empty. I put those out into the garden already. I'm probably going to start some more, just keep them cycling through and transplant some more out there. I only did 1 bed because the second bed I'm going to do cucumbers this year. But this is a little bit of a start. I have so much more to do. So what I'm going to do a little bit later today probably is some of these containers have lids. They are, I don't know where I put them. They're here. Oh, they're tucked down here on the floor. So I will be taking some of the containers that have lids to put out on the plant stand in the other room to start some more things. And in addition to that, I'm also going to start some cat grass. So I'm going to take 2 of the containers that have lids, fill them with cat grass, and then when the cat grass gets to like where it needs to bust out of the lid, I will go ahead and unlid it, and I will allow the cats to eat that, so that way they have something. And I find that when I give them something to eat themselves, they're less likely to chew on my plant.